I think there's a serious possibility that neither Arsenal nor Tottenham will finish in the top 4. And I'll tell you why I say that, and I'm second to Alan Shearer here, because I thought it already, but he said it before me on Saturday night, because he was on Match of the Day. Yeah. And I think the team that could well finish 4th is Everton.
Yeah.
So I think...
And you've got good reason to think that, haven't you, Motty?
Why?
I'm just setting you up for the goal here. 29 games?
Oh, sorry. You've taken the words right out of my mouth. I did a little calculation today.
You were trying to remember whether you put a bet on them, hadn't you?
Well, yeah. let me get down to Cheltenham. Let me get down to Cheltenham at the weekend.
Classic motto.
No. I looked at their record from halfway through last season and combined it with the first 11 games of this season, and Everton have lost 3 times in 29 Premier League games. I mean, that would win you the championship if you performed like that over 38, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And this season, where they have dropped points, they really shouldn't have dropped points.
They lost one game. Yeah. That was at West Brom, I think.
But, he was furious, wasn't he, at the point they got at Fulham, because they should have won that. Yeah. You could argue they were slightly unlucky on a Monday night at home to Newcastle, where a ball, Victor Anichebe shot across the line and it wasn't given.
I think what's worrying, if you like, if there is a worry for Everton, it's the lack of depth in the squad. David Moyes basically has a first 11 which we could all pick week in, week out, but he doesn't have enough players of the correct quality to mix it up and rest some people when they've had too many games or been on long journeys for international duty or whatever. And Steve, who obviously is a very big admirer of Moyes, I think would agree that that's probably where Everton will fall down mid-season, when they haven't got the opportunity to rest players.
That's the question.
Or they get injuries to Fellaini.
Squads always come into it when it gets...
exactly.
I was going to say pitches get everything.
The league is what? The league, not league. The places are decided between February and April, not August to December.
And there is a collective, although this isn't unusual and unique to Everton, but there is a collective sort of intake of breath at Goodison if an injury does occur to what you would call one of their key... I mean, Jelavic collided with the post in that Newcastle game, and as he limped off, you could sense the worry around Goodison. And that would be the same with Fellaini, and I would imagine, even though I wasn't there with
Fellaini didn't play, and watched them play, and they changed the whole system. They went 4-3-3 and didn't look the side that we'd seen in previous weeks.
It was Mark who picked out Fellaini in this studio a little while ago and said, did we realise how good he is? And I tell you what, the headlines this morning are not Everton are on the verge of the top 4 or in the top. It was all about, can they keep Fellaini in January? Well, I should hope so.
Am I right in thinking that Everton have actually come back and won in 6 games from being...
Yes, they've fallen behind in 6 Premier League games.
I tell you what, that is championship winning form by any standard. That's incredible.
Not come back and won every one.
But come back to not lose the game. Whereas apparently, without Zeko's goals as a substitute, Manchester City would be 9th and not 2nd. Without the 6 goals he's
coming back,
scored,
don't they, from positions where they're losing games?
Not as much as City and Everton have.